It has been a horrifying week to start the year when it comes to house fires in the GTA. On New Year's Day, a woman died in a blaze in Tottenham. Officials later learning there were no working smoke alarms in that home.
Watch, we're relatively safe back here until unless they say otherwise.
Just 2 days ago, or 3 days ago, 4 people killed in a house fire in Oshawa. Don't know what started this blaze. Initially, right now, no indications of working smoke alarms. The investigation, though, is continuing on that. And then yesterday, we brought you the story of the house fire in Victoria Harbour, north of Barrie. 4 people to Toronto trauma centres last night, including a 17-year-old. The fire believed to have started in a family Christmas tree. So let's talk about this. What the heck is going on? Ross Nichols is our fire marshal for the province of Ontario. Ross, I wanted first of all get some quick updates. We talked earlier about the Oshawa fire. You have an initial investigation. It's not finished yet, but what about smoke detectors?
I haven't spoken with the investigators for about 24 hours, but the last time I was there, no indication of a working smoke alarm, a consistent theme in a lot of the fatal fires that we see.
Have we got an update from Victoria Harbour yet about smoke alarms there?
Not as of this moment.
Not as it. So again, you have to appreciate as well that what the fire marshal has to do is go into these houses after they've been destroyed and try and figure out what started it, were there smoke detectors, what could have prevented it. So what we're going to talk about mainly is the message that does not seem to be getting across about smoke alarms. In fact, go to my Twitter account. I just put a poll across. Do you have a smoke alarm? Is it working? Is it not working? Let's see where we stand. So this could save someone's life. It's like $9–10.
These are going to save your life. You can get them starting at $9 all the way up to $60 or $70 for the fancy ones with lights and verbal commands. But this is going to be the difference between often living and dying. You need this early detection in order to alert you that there's a fire, and then you can put your escape plan in place and get you and your family out.
I want to get your comments about this rash of fires we've had lately, especially the fact they've been deadly. It's not so much the fires, we're used to fires at Christmas, but the fact they've been deadly. What do you have to say about that?
Smoke and carbon monoxide. If it's 2 o'clock in the morning and a fire begins in your home and you don't have this early warning that smoke alarms and carbon monoxide alarms will provide you, fires are burning up to 8 times faster than they did just 50 years ago. This is the early warning you need to get you and the people you care about out of the home.
So essentially, and I mean, I'm not being over dramatic here.
No.
If you check this right now, and either change the battery or say it's working, it could be the difference between you and your kids dying tonight. If there's a fire. Could be.
Yep.
And when you go to these fires, are there any stats available as to how many lives are lost because there's no smoke alarm?
The fatalities that we go to, they're preventable. They're unnecessary. And in so many cases, it's the smoke alarm or a carbon monoxide alarm that is the difference between living and dying.
I want you to go, first of all, I want you to check that you have a smoke detector. There's absolutely no reason. Your landlord is responsible for it. You were saying if you live in a rental, but...
Your landlord may be responsible for it, but what I would suggest is fire safety begins with you. So if it needs to be fixed, fix it. If the batteries need to be changed, change them. Go out and buy one for $9. Talk with your landlord about it later on.
And you were talking about a home escape plan. This is a simple one here right now. And you know what I suggest? Go knock on your local fire hall. They have all sorts of information. Go to their website. They have all sorts of information. We've put out the Toronto Fire link on our website, bttoronto.ca. They have all sorts of ideas on how to do a plan properly like this, where your smoke alarms, carbon monoxide detectors should be located. So go knock on the door and see if you can get a tour of the fire hall, too.
They love to talk to you.
Oh, they do. They really, really do. They might even make you lunch.
No promises.
Ross Nichols, I hope you're not too busy in the days to come.
I hope not. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Ross Nichols, Ontario Fire Marshal. Here's Mel.